All right, everyone. Well, I had a lot of fun this Oscar season. This was probably the Oscar season that I was the most engaged in what was going on beforehand, and I was most engaged during the Oscars. I did predictions, and I've done predictions before, but I really made an effort to watch as many of the Oscar movies as I could, and we did a lot of predictions. We did a lot of segments beforehand, so you can go check those out on the Access Blockbusters Pod and see that I did pretty well in terms of predictions, and really just had a lot of fun watching these movies, right? That's not to say I enjoyed every single one. Again, go check out my rankings of all the Oscar movies that I watched. I enjoyed some more than others, right? That's totally to be expected because these are just movies and these are pieces of art that, we look at in different ways. And so, but I really enjoyed the whole thing. And one thing that I really enjoyed that, was not related to the movies themselves was the ceremonies themselves. I mean, did anything stand out to me in the sense of, oh my gosh, that was the most amazing thing I've ever seen? I mean, other than, and this had nothing to do with what we're about to talk about, now. But other than the Cynthia Erivo, Ariana Grande singing Defying Gravity on stage, which was mind-blowing to me, it was so good. Which, again, doesn't have anything to do with the host himself, which we're going to talk about in this segment. But, other than that, nothing mind-blowing, nothing just absolutely blow you out of the water. But it was really good. And part of the reason, in fact, a big reason why, I think, was the host, Conan O'Brien. I've thought, by the way, in the past few years that Jimmy Kimmel, another late-night talk show host, has done a good job hosting the Oscars, and I wouldn't have been opposed to have him come back and keep doing that for as long as he wanted to, but it looks like his run, I think he did 3, his run is over, and it's amazing because he was in charge of the Oscars that did the whole envelope thing, and that wasn't his fault, but it's amazing they asked him back after that, and he did a great job, I think. But I think Conan brings just this chaotic energy that other late night show hosts just don't have. And I love that. He's wickedly funny, no pun intended. He is so smart and he just doesn't care what people think. He does a whole, song and dance number about not wasting time. It was really funny. And so with that all out of the way, the announcement is official. Conan O'Brien will at least be coming back for now to do the Oscars one more time. He will be coming back to host the 2026 Academy Awards, 98, I believe. So wouldn't it be something if Conan O'Brien was still here hosting the 100th Oscars? So that would be really, really fun. But Conan O'Brien is officially coming back to host the next Oscars, and I think this is just in perfect Conan fashion. This is his reaction to it. Quote, "The only reason I'm hosting the Oscars next year is that I want to hear Adrian Brody finish his speech. And if you watch the Oscars, you'll know exactly what he's talking about. If you haven't, go check out Adrian Brody's acceptance speech at your own peril. You might be there for a good long while. So anyways, I just wanted to talk about this because I think this is a really good thing. Again, I don't think that, the Oscars, it was like the best thing of all time other than the first 10 minutes or so, which I thought was amazing. I think that he did a really good job though. And he did the job of the host to blend in when he needed to blend in, to be funny when he needed to be funny, and to take jabs at people when he needed to take jabs. If you guys have seen those clips from the Golden Globes with Ricky Gervais hosting, that is a whole different level of not caring what people think. And I don't know, it's funny. It's really funny. I don't know if people want that for the Oscars, though. And I think Conan O'Brien is a really good middle ground between Ricky Gervais and Jimmy Kimmel, for example. And I think that energy, I'm really excited to see that again. So this is good news to me, and I'd love to hear what you guys thought. Did you guys watch the Oscars? First of all, the ceremony was pretty long. It's always been pretty long, and I don't know how you condense it that much more. I'm as somebody who enjoys these kinds of ceremonies, 3.5 hours is very long, but it is what it is to me. But let me know what you think about the news that Conan O'Brien is coming back to host the Oscars in the comments down below.